MassHSHockey.com weekly recap. Terrific game last week between Franklin and Mansfield as Franklin went on to win this one 4-2. This game was our featured Division II game as well as our contest game. Speaking of the contest, we had 92 entries into the contest. 16 people correctly predicted the outcome of the game, and a random drawing winner from those correct entries is Steve Peck of Natick. So congratulations to Steve, as he has won himself a $550 voucher to an RB Hockey School summer camp, and thanks again to all the folks at RB Hockey and NEH. This week's contest is sponsored by Reebok Hockey. This week we're going to be asking you to predict the score of the featured D1 game between our #1 ranked Hingham Harbormen coming in at 7-2-0 as they face off against St. John's of Shrewsbury coming in at 6-3-1. This game is going to take place over at the Pilgrim Arena on Wednesday night, January 18th at 5 p.m. The winner of this week's contest will receive a Reebok AI9 stick, which is valued at over $230. So a special thanks out to all our friends at Reebok Hockey. If you're interested in sponsoring a contest or would like to advertise on the site, you can contact us at info@MassHSHockey.com. Just to let you know, we've had over 82,000 visitors in our first 30 days this year and over 560,000 page views. So if you're looking to get your brand or your company out in front of a hockey audience, this is the place to do it. Reminder to the coaches as well to send in your rosters and your stats. You can check out our new stats section right up on the homepage navigation, where you'll find both team and player stats from across the state. Okay, let's get started right over here in Men's Division I, where last week we saw Malden Catholic hand BC High their first loss of the season. This week all eyes are on the game between #1 ranked Hingham coming in at 7-2-0 as they square off against a very good St. John's of Shrewsbury team coming to us at 6-3-1. Again, this game is going to take place over at the Pilgrim Arena in Hingham on Wednesday the 18th at 5 p.m. This is our contest game, so be sure to get your contest entries in prior to the start of that game, again for the Reebok Hockey Stick. Moving over to Men's Division II, the featured battle of the undefeateds last week went to Franklin as they won 4-2. This week we're focusing on the matchup between #2 Lincoln Sudbury Warriors as they come to us at 6-1-0. They're facing off against Boston Latin, who is also undefeated at 6-0-1. This one's going to take place over at Matthews Arena at Northeastern University on Sunday, January 15th at 5 p.m. So this should be a real good one. Last week, #2 Hudson took care of business as they took care of Wachusett 6-2, improving their record to 7-0-1 on the season. So look out for Hudson there. This week we're focused on the game between the #4 Norwell Clippers coming in at 7-1-0. They're facing off against a very scrappy 6-2-1 Mashpee Upper Cape Tech team. This should be a real good one. It's taking place over at the Kennedy Memorial Skating Rink in Hyannis, Mass on Monday, January 16th at 3 p.m. Moving out west to Men's Division 3A, last week our featured game was just that, as South Hadley Holyoke and Agawam skated to a 1-1 tie. Very good game there between two teams that are out to great starts. This week we're turning our attention to the game between #1 Groton Dunstable as they come in undefeated at 9-0-0. They're going to face off against a North Middlesex team coming to us at 4-1-3. This should be a good one over at the Groton School Rink on Monday the 16th at 7 p.m. We'll see if the Crusaders can remain undefeated here. Okay, let's move on over here to Women's Division I, where Barnstable and Hingham did not disappoint us last week. Hingham skated away with a 5-3 victory, which shook up the Division I women's rankings this week, but certainly a great game down in Barnstable last week. We're going to turn our eyes on the matchup between the #2 Woburn Tanners coming in at 6-0-1, as they're going to face off against the Belmont Marauders, who are coming in at 6-2-0, so this one's shaping up to be a good contest. This one's going to take place on Saturday, January 14th at 1 p.m. So this will be a good one to get out to see. Over in Women's Division II, last week we had #2 Westwood. They were able to knock off Medway Ashland 4-1 to remain undefeated. This week we have a holiday matinee taking place between our #1 Duxbury Lady Dragons and a strong Billerica Indians team who's coming in at 4-2-1. This one's going to take place over at the Bog in Kingston on Monday the 16th at 1 p.m. So again, good afternoon matchup there on Monday at 1:10 p.m. over at the Bog in Kingston. Don't forget to check out our new stats feature, where you'll find sophomore goalie Connor Lonigan of Medford leading our men's goaltenders, and 8th grade goaltender Cassidy Smith from Burlington High leading our women's goalies. Again, you can catch all the stats right there from the navigation button on the home page, where you'll find both offensive and goaltending stats from teams and players across the state. Thanks again for joining me this week. Be sure to enter this week's contest to win yourself a Reebok AI9 stick valued at over $230. Get a big thanks to our friends over at MassHSHockey. And be sure to get out to your rinks. Plenty of great games coming up this weekend, and hopefully you'll be able to get out there and enjoy them. Until then, I'll see you next week. Take care.